Did I miss it? The Steam sale? Everybody's sale? Bro, where do I even buy from? What if there was just one place? Welcome to store.jiogames.com, your one-stop shop. Games, gift cards and more, all in one place. Easy, fast, secure, done, safe, no more platform hunting. Your favorite games all in one place.
Well, folks, welcome back to the Jiogames presents Valorant Campus Cup, powered by MSI, Cyberpower, PC, device, and esports. When you partner with Chitra University, and of course, in collaboration with Valorant, your caster and I would say the host for the day, GG and Bullet, are back on the desk. Yes, a couple of technical issues happening in the back end, folks. We truly apologize for the bottom of our hearts. There are some things beyond our control, but I'm very happy to share, and also a little bit of I would say one-sided affair happening in the very first game. It was 13 to 5, where JCRC kind of like really took up the entire game to their wallet. Because at this point of time, when you just show up a scoreline of 13 to 5 GG, when you can agree the fact that it was a very one-sided game, right?
That is so true. Looking at the scoreboard here, I see how it was entirely one-sided. But will it be same onto the next map? Because it's also true that next map pick is gonna be on I think WP side. So we'll get to see a lot of changes here, maybe changes in the agents, maybe changes on the attack style or defensing. So very excited to
Yeah.
see here.
Yeah, let's see what are going to be the agent selection, because again, I have very strong and hard opinions when it comes to the map of fracture. Because again, this is a very how do I put it? From a competitive perspective, it's also a very fun map to watch as an audience, to as a caster, and analyze the entire thing as an analyst. But again, from a player perspective, sometimes it's just like you are doing a ringa ringa roses all across the map, dude. You are going to
I
point A,
agree.
then some guy comes to the mid, then at some point some other guy tries to go towards B. It's just like you're going circles around. But I guess that is going to be the signature point of this entire map as well, that even in the pros we do see in I would say in the tier 1 circuit, even I would say towards the tier 2 circuit in European and you see a lot of recently strategies coming in, some kind of very unique double initiator. I have seen even like one of the games, and I guess it was in North American region. One of the teams, I'm not able to recall the team name very correctly, but I did saw triple initiator being taken in this fracture map. But anyways, keeping the other committee events aside, this is going to be the second map, folks. We do see Neon getting locked up. We have Tejo. We have none other than Chamber, and of course the Brim getting locked up from the side of defenders. On this map, this is going to be the side of JCRC now defending first half, and the attacking side, it's going to be the side of MIT. Last round we did saw JCRC were very good on their attacking play, especially when it comes to as we did saw on the scoreboard. No, we did saw players like just give me 1 second. Yeah, we did saw Romeo, we did saw Pune, SMROF as well, and Xeon as well, popping off like crazy. Some of the players went 19 to 12, talking about SMRO4. Curse went 16 to 15. 21 to 11 was the KD coming in from the side of Romeo, who was playing Jet in the last game. I mean, some of these stats are crazy good when it comes to being a tournament which is specially been curated and presented as a platform for the college players from our country for Valorant.
Yes, I definitely agree. In here, we have the first round coming in play. They seem to be moving towards A, that apples. Utility coming in, but the smoke stopping them at home. Default executor is coming to play here.
For now,
And
and
they already have the site.
very I would
Yeah.
say yep, that's the play. They did block up all the possible line of sight from the both mid and towards the center. A double pick straight up coming in from the side of Curse Evil. Gambo and Momokai both goes down. But either way, we'll get a double as well. Curse Evil entitled. We'll take that. Sneaky right up in the corner. Possible 2v2 situation. The spike has been planted already, but the other Tejo is on very low. Other chamber is on very low HP. A trade happens again. Pune was SMR4 was just right up in the corner his position, just to make sure both of the guys come in his line of sight and take him down immediately. A really good round coming in from the side of MIT, as I would say one of their one of their very first attacking rounds in play, to see that how they have comparatively put up very competition, as we did saw GCRC attacking first on the last map. But pretty default, I would say, kind of like the entire site execution was done from the side of MIT. Pretty default and pretty classic by the book play happening in from the side of GCRC as well. But again, this is just a couple of starting round, folks. We are in for a really, really long ride, because this is going to be a BO3, not a BO1, not a BO2. BO2 is not a thing, but a BO3, right?
Right. They have. Okay. I see an execute from arcade, and they have towers. Brimoli stopping them in case, but the plant will go down. The defenders seem to be ready to attack, and a pick on Titan here, heading towards tower, but doesn't seem good for Noah. They're getting him off. And insane trades coming in. Oh my god.
Player standing.
Again, a trade on RO4, and defenders have the round. Sadly, they do make a play on eco. Not looking good for attackers. Their economy is going to be ruined for this one.
Yeah. I'd say a pretty good post plant play coming in from the side of from the side of GCRC. It was, I would say, decent coming from the side of MIT, but we did saw the side of Chamber and Neon getting a little bit, I would say, over aggressive. We have seen both of these guys also popping off in the last game in first map against the same team. So I would say there was a little bit of over aggression, which was really not needed. Yeah, but hey, it's just second round. Now the real deal starts in. But yes, you mentioned it, a great point. Economy has taken hit for the side of JCRC at the moment. We did saw very half price some of not the right, I would say, the weapon that needed kind of like a completion like this one. But hey, Titan is gonna just make a play. Takes inside of Iron Bush. Gambo comes in from the center, I guess. He takes up a double, and just like that, the entire attacking play from the side of MIT collapsed in a matter of seconds, and JCRC takes up their very, very first lead in this entire map.
Very amazing play by defenders here. We do get to see a push towards B. I am not so very sure about attackers this time. We did lean towards 13-5 the previous one, but this one seems to be changing the game.
Yeah, we now also see operators getting bought out in the very fourth round of the entire map. Not really sure about this one. Sneaky takes down RM by EW. By the way, Smike has been planted. I'm not really sure how they are just getting the spike planted so easily every time around. Both of these, I don't know, some of these defenders are, what kind of play are they trying to make? And just like that, MIT will take up another attacking round win on their favor. This is some kind of a lapse happening in from the side of JCRC. We did saw most of the time JCRC in the really good attacking play in the last map. We didn't saw much of their defense play because there was a score of 30-5 in the map number 1. But right now, I definitely see a huge, I would say, a gap in between their defensive strat. I'm not really sure how this MIT is just able to get in the side. I mean, the smokes are really good. Neon is able to take that entry pretty well. The same going for the playoff as well. But you do have almost the same mirror composition from your side as well. I don't see the counter util play getting deployed at the same time from the side of JCRC.
You can say that they are playing a bit defensive here, playing all on retake, and push with the 2K here, entering into side. They are re-clearing the side with female push and Neon entering in the side. It does get a pick on Cursor, but Titan gets the trade. Xeon getting more off. Good trades there. Will Titan get the spike down, or will he rotate? He is heading into arcade now, seems to be, but we do have Teho holding arcade. Again, this is all about contact.
Yes. Takes up a 1v2 at the moment. 20 seconds left on the clock. He has the info right up. Saw him first. Yeah. Romeo. He was more than ready. He was not. None of the defender players left out in that 2v1 situation was giving any kind of aggressive peek over there, just remaining right up in their corners, in there, waiting in for the last guy to come on their crosses. A really good play happening in from the JCRC. Another time, there's going to be a score line of 3-2. I guess this is kind of like, I'm not really sure if this is the map where MIT has picked up in the pick and ban phase, but right now, on how JCRC is sometimes like, I mean, it's still very early to say this, but I definitely see a little bit of that redemption happening in from the side of MIT compared to what we saw on the map number 1. GG.
Yes, and attacking towards A side, they're pulling the same strat that they use on the second round. Pushing from doors towards side, they already have the side again, and they will get the plant down. I think we do have utility coming in. Breach ult. Brim ult gets the breach here on Moa. Land seems to be down still. And a pick on SMR 04 here by Zion. Again, 2 ults to be coming in play.
That's huge. That is lot of util play happening at the moment. This is the most of util play that we have seen in the series entirely. This entire stairs has been covered up with the molly coming in, and there you have it, folks. What a brilliant trick coming in from the side of the RC. But hey, gotta give it to a very bad positioning coming in from the side of MIT. Everybody was just right up on the top side of the stairs. Everybody. It was a very clear case of line of sight just being so. Actually, it was more of like everybody was just right up in the corner, and JCRC just crumbled them down into a corner like a bully. Like, wanna have my lunch?
Do get to see eco play here by MIT, but will they do a fast push or like hold down? They do seem to be pushing towards arcade there, but no enforcer denies them enforcer. They are coming back into A side. Chamber gets taken down. Good pick there, and they have the side again. But considering that it is their eco, Neon ults coming in play. Bush gets no pick here. Sneaky. Holding down side. Breach ult being in play during eco. They do have a gun. And amazing trades here. Oh my god. In a 2v1 situation, he gets traded with the round going towards Thrifty, and MITB WPU getting the third round in their back.
Yeah, at this point of time, it was a little bit of, I would say, I won't really say there was a couple of ups right from both sides. We did saw a little bit of that over aggression coming in from both the Neons and the Brim. But at the moment, as we have to call it out, it was a really good thrifty round coming in from South MIT. It didn't have much really needed loadouts to do a lot of things in a very mid-round situation like this, mid-period situation like this, in this kind of like a map. But at the moment is what I'm able to see is Fracture giving you the vibes of the kind of map it is designed to be. Very sneaky attacks, very on point aggression. Sometimes yes, we did saw our aggression being taken care of from both sides, but this is what this map actually wants from you as a player. You have to adapt to this very quick play just happening in a matter of like 5 to 6 seconds. A lot of close quarter combats. You have to be ready for somebody right up on your back or right up on your face. At the moment, we do see Corsaville is going in for the plant on B right now. Now the Knight But for now, yes, it was nice. Sneaky comes up. Gambo goes down. Romeo takes on the side of Sneaky. Hide on Bush takes up Curse. Good trade. Spy carrier has been completely denied. And Ryan between is just up in the corner to not let anybody take control of the spike at the moment, because the spike is right
30
up dropped
seconds
in the
left.
open.
But he does leave that angle. Does that mean Mo gets the spike? And he can plant it down as well. They can easily play post plant. But Neon coming in, jiggling in, buying time, and gets the pick on. Mo here. Go down goes the defender. That was well played by the defenders. Very good hold. Very, very patiently played. They do have economy here, and then the attackers attacking it. What will we get to see this round is important. I do want to see a good hold by attackers, not going to lie. Since this is an economy, they could just push from maybe arcade, that is like pretty weak side, or drop, but they seem to be heading towards. Actually, it's a split. They are holding default, they're playing split, getting eco rounds. You're getting the entry info here for the defenders, and Neon pushing in towers. Titan could not get the
Not
pick there.
needed. Not needed. Yup. It was a very, very blatant push coming in from the side of MIT. At this point of time, it was a very, uh, very naive mistake coming in from that lad. But anyways, 5-3, 55 seconds left on the clock. Whole lot for the side of MIT to bounce back, but the man advantage is not going to be on their side. They have to at least clear one to make up that space right up in the corner on towards left of Sneaky. Little play coming in from side of Brim, takes him out of the corner. Gambo takes up the pick. Sneaky goes down. Chamber left up in a 1v4. Not really sure about if this is going to be at least converted into a 1v2. These lads are absolutely being on point, but hey,
30 seconds
that was an operator that I missed. Gets up one, and look at them. They are not being naive about this on that side, but as I called it, my jinxed it. SNR gets the third. They are backing off from this fight. They don't want to waste their resources. They don't want to waste their loadout at the moment.
10
They want to
seconds
waste their
left.
gun. They just want to hold it because they know it's our round. We don't want to just over push and over commit on towards his face. Just let's relax. We're up in the corner. This might be the way where Op will go down, but no, he connects. That was a great shot right there.
That
Very
was
good
amazing.
command control on the close quarter combat. Really good game sense. And that is going to be 6-3. But still, JCRC taking up that round. Whole lot of, I would say, again, credits being wasted from side of JCRC and neutral being wasted from side. Guns being from side of JCRC. Three guys just could have, dropped off from the fight and just waited up in the corner. But yeah, kind of like got a little bit excited that hey, there's the last guy. Might not just grab up the kill.
But again, we have Titan on a Bucky, if I'm not wrong. It's a judge, sorry. It might be a fast push. If we already have defenders holding aim. A push from top. No, they decided to go back towards arcade, getting info, I guess, helped. They do know there's heavy hold at A, so might be a fast B push. Chamber being all the way pushed up at B main. Utility coming in. Tower control is gone to them, and they will get the plant down.
For now, I mean, they did start off with the plant, but at the moment, they're still not committing to the plant. Both of the teams figuring out through these smokes where the lads are right up, hide on bush, just waiting. Smoke dissipate. He didn't notice it, but he notice it now. Titan goes down. Again, a kind of, and maybe this time around, Neon didn't have any idea there. I will give that benefit of the doubt, but wait, I don't think we get the big one to grow. Of course, Evil did have a chance to take up two, but in the same time, a lot of man advantage still left on JCRC. MIT needs themselves to recollect. The 7-3 already. The first half is about to be over. This is I guess, yeah, they definitely have the timeout they're requesting for. It might be just 40 seconds, but you can request for timeout. And this is where they need to take it at the moment. It's 7-3. Uh, the advantage is going to be huge because, again, the very first map has been already been won from the side of GCRC. At this point of time, you need to recollect yourself before this slips out of their hands. Entirely slips out of their hands, honestly.
Very good A main hold. I think they took A main control very nicely here, but Teho, Yutal and Brim Smoke, the attackers that try to fight it, but lost one. With the trade, they still seem to be pushing that instead of rotating. Very interesting. And gets a pick on Bush with Gambo getting evil, but Gambo gets traded with a Bucky.
That was one for the highlight reel. Good on the side of Zion, just trying to hold the max. Smart takes a whole lot of dig on his HP. That's down with just 4 HP. Better not to peek, my guy. You have to let go. Brim do the plant. You just cannot use up the teleport right up on the corner. You know for a fact that this is a penetrable box right here. If even they have a slight chance, they can just go for a wall bang. Even on the 4 HP, is not dismissing from the fight. A little bit of tease going on from the other guy, and that's we go. That was Aaron, by the way, taking up Aaron 4, and right now it's going to be a 1v2. You have seen this lad doing up a couple of really good kills in the last few rounds. Takes up the side of Sion, taking the benefit of doubt. Again, we don't see any kind of wall bangs. Oh, he cuts up. Takes up a 1v2.
Oh my god.
Really good clutch coming in from the side of Moore.
Very unexpected play that was. Unnecessary peeks by defenders, I have to say. The Brim did not need to peek there at main. Breach, sorry, but they both gave away 1v1s and lost the round. Here, again, will we get to see the similar push again, or are we okay? Split again towards the attackers.
You want to play? Let's play.
A main control is their best stake here. Is what they've been doing every round and executing it pretty nicely, but this time attackers seem to be moving towards B, which is a wise decision. No, they seem to be coming back. Titan here. Will they put up a stun? Teho with his util towards drop, and Chamber coming in play with his ult. Will he get picks for the team to enter the side A? And coming in. Stun helping them towards the pick towards Push, and Romeo getting a trade. Titan, amazing trade. Sneaky gets the combo. We do get the plant down, as always.
Yes. 7-4. Look at him, Sion. Great util play. Trying to just flush him out of the corner. Gets him out. Gets up one. Gets a triple. Another clutch in the making, but possibly this time around from the side of JCRC. Gets up the combat string. Gets up that instant movement boost. But he needs to remember, he needs to have that time for the spike diffusal as well. Right now he's going in to challenge up the guy for a 1v1 right up in the combat. But no. Cursive will be more than ready to take Xion down. MIT will view is going to take up this round. Very after such a long break, we are now able to see MIT taking up a round victory, 7-5. At the moment, yes, I would say MIT WPU is looking much more confident on what we saw on map number 1. वो बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे तरीके से साइट एग्जीक्यूट कर पा रहे थे. बहुत अच्छे तरीके से वहाँ पे हमने कुछ कस्टमर्स भी देखे. But say more of like this is like a much better MIT जो हमने map 1 पे देखा. But at the same point of time, बहुत सारे तो मैं नहीं बोलूँगा बहुत हमें स्ट्रैटेजी देखने को मिल रही है या फिर एक बहुत टैक्टिकल प्ले देखने को सीआरसी के द्वारा. It's just that they are good on their gun game. Hidden Bush 11 to 9, Romeo 11 to 5. Exion being as playing in as Brim is able to get those frags is just crazy. I'm not saying that if you are as a Brim आप वो चीज नहीं कर सकते, वो आपका role नहीं है. If you are able to get it, go get it. You are a controller on definitely really good play. We did saw a little bit of that over-aggression coming from the sneaky. He will get over-punished for it. Right up because evil Romeo gets the trade. Romeo gets the frag. And now it's going to be smokes all over the place. Counter smokes also coming in from the other side. But this will be the plant getting executed. Just like a walk in the park for the side of JCRC.
Very well. 4v3 here. Util coming in play. Breach does have a splash ready, but will he peek? No, they have info on him now. He's cornered, and they might get. He gets double picked, even though
Player
Tinder
standing.
is flashed. Or pick on him, Titan.
Player standing.
And round going to an amazing 3k by Zion. All three dead from main. That was amazing. That was good. Good picks by Zion, and that's how you know the controller getting all the picks is in play. Yes. Now for next round, we do get to see here a little bit of eco. Eco rounds are very well known as throw rounds, but sometimes they do come out as a victory if played well. Attackers do be holding main, hoping for the chamber pick, but are unsuccessful. Smokes coming down from attackers. Defenders are peeking out of the smoke. Like, what? Okay, buddy. That does not have bother at all.
Right here.
And amazing trades by Push. Pick by Push on Curse. They get the plant down. Will we get to see here a retake? Util coming in and Breach Util getting Gambo with the stun flash in play here towards the pick, but SMR S04 gets 2 picks here, and the round goes to the defenders. Let me remind you, it was an eco, and they played it pretty amazing with the diffuse here, 8-6.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the pattern is emerging like, yes, JCRC hasn't that control, but that couple of out-of-the-box play happening in front itself, MIT, once again in a while, is just not letting JCRC take control of this entire map again. Let me remind you, folks, BO3, this is the first semi-finale. You're going to see a second semi-finale right up on this broadcast for our event, but right now it's going to be JCRC who has the first map advantage, who has the first map victory lead at the moment. Hide on Bruce just comes up, he doesn't notice that the guy was on the down. Hello?
I got the spike.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
You know what? Don't get me wrong. This was a very, I don't know, very unusual push. Completely undecisive, completely uncalculated for KCRC, left up in a 1v2. Very low HP for the side of Romeo at this point of time. I know he's got to find his Juliet, and that is going to be a 1v2 getting it done. Not going to happen. But oh, he connects! That was a great
good
shot. But I guess Juliet is definitely coming up right up onto his car at the moment, because look at Brim's HP. Sorry, Breach's HP. Sorry, he's very low. Almost same goes for the side of Romeo, but he's just trying to clear up the corners. He also needs to go in for the plant. He has 30 seconds. He
30
needs just
seconds
12
left.
seconds to get across the other side. But at this point of time, it will be much better if he finds this guy up in the corner, not giving away any sound on towards his opponent. He's gonna make his way back all towards A. Rotation has been completely done. Brim is completely unaware
10
of
seconds left.
now that the spike has been planted. This is definitely a very clutch in the making for the side of Romeo. Has to be one of the best plays that we have seen.
Indeed, very unusual push by attackers and still managing to get the plant down at the other side. Here we have Prem clearing, Cursil clearing, Trop confirming that he is playing main on his utility. Will he put down the ult? No, just the mollies will be enough for that. And the stun coming in play. He gets the pick with the stun. That is a rare sight to see indeed. I've never seen a pick with the stun, Teho stun yet. VCT, I might have missed many, but this was just unlucky. The low HP,
I was
unfortunate.
That's so good, Romeo. I gotta give him that. I know both of
Yeah.
the teams are making a couple of mistakes here and there, but you just have to get that player that he is very aware of his game sense. He's very aware of his surroundings and he's very aware how to actually play mind games with your opponent. A lot of prefab being done from both sides at the starting of this round, but 9-6 is going to be a score line. Again, MIT is very much, I would say, still behind to actually even get half of the scores onto their side. But Gambo takes up the opening right now. CD goes down. At the moment, we did see a couple of smokes coming in from the side of MIT to just block out and delay the entire site execution. But look at the side of Hydron Bush. He goes up on the face of Titan. Titan will bring him down. Scores up 3-4. But right now, I guess it's going to be JCRC having some kind of, but they have to be very aware of the Teho, the chamber coming in from behind. But before that, even I could complete the entire play. It's going to be JCRC wiping off the entire team. Just R4 left up with his prime weapon.
Spike plant.
Well, I really admire Chamber. I do that. But, yep. I do love Chamber a lot. I main Chamber a lot, so bit biased, but not getting a pick there. Okay, no worries. Me admiring Chamber only because my gameplay is a bit aggressive. So what I do is put a Chamber TP down, get a frag, get out, done and dusted. Side hold. Obviously, other utils helps as well, but I love when Chamber is in play always.
Finally, a timeout.
Yeah,
A very
yep,
much needed timeout.
that was very much nice.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you out, but I was just saying that a timeout was very much unnecessary. Very much necessary from the side of MIT in the previous, I would say, starting of the first half as well. But finally, we do see the timeout being used up from the side of MIT, and this is the right kind of like period of time that you actually need to just recollect yourself at the moment. What's going on? Discuss very very quickly with your team. And at this point of time, as they know, like map no one has been already 10-6 is the score line. They need just 3 more rounds onto their favor, which they also know that JCRC is being very good at their attacking play in the very first map. So this has to be somehow just MIT doing miracles on their defensive play.
That is so true. But I still cannot get over that utility dump on round 5. Oh my god, all the ults. We do see here ults coming up into the attacker side. Brim breach. Oh, that could be traumatizing. Again. Do they come in play in this round? That is. And they were util drone clearing side. They might enter. Remoli does not bother Neon and he gets a pick on Gambo. Traded. Cursil Bar also gets BTW here. Chamber will not be able to hold that. They do have side, but they don't have drop control. Is that why they're not getting the plant down? Now they'll get the plant down with the help of Neon Wall. But they do seem to be surrounded here. Attackers, there seems to be push at main, and Prim
Last player standing.
gets 2 picks there, Zeon!
Oh!
And picks at side were very nice. Very good hold. Half post plant play. Amazing, he almost flicked like 180. is 180, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 180. I keep saying 360 sometimes,
I'm
so
not
I
exactly
get
sure about the
confused.
angles. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sure
Uh
about
huh.
the angles. I'm very bad at geometry and mathematics. Don't get me
Uh
wrong, but
huh.
that was all I can say is CRC is popping off like crazy. Don't get me wrong, my dear folks.
Yes, sir.
After we just laid on the facts and no, I would say pun intended to side or side. You are also a very team defeated teams in this Jiogames present Campus Cup National Finale. This is a tournament where a whole lot of colleges have participated. 100 colleges have been told by the side of and Riot in India to find these top 14. At the moment, MIT just not able to find a piece of the puzzle up against the side of JCRC. 11 to 6, even if you get to 11, it might be hope at this point on how it. Don't get me wrong, the utility plays out from the side of MIT, but the gun game, JCRC players are just popping off like crazy.
That is so true, and just like how I got the opportunity for casting here. If anyone from a university or a gaming community is interested in hosting these events, they can contact Jiogames or Riot Valorant through their social channels. Here, we do see coming. Okay, the round is totally gone. Two attackers here, JCRC taking a team ace. Amazingly well played. Team combo. I feel like they're feeling it on this one. They are in synergy on this one, which we did not get to see a little bit during. We did get to see it on the map Breeze, and we get to see it again. A little bit upsetting towards defenders though. Sometimes their plays work, sometimes it doesn't. Like they are a bit confused, but that does not mean they are not prepared for a pusher. They are gonna play that in retake. MITWP plan gets down and by JCRC.
Spike planted.
Will we get to see a perfect retake or maybe traded out with utils? Speaking of util, the breach, the stun coming in play, and Neon. Oh, Zayn. Oh my god, they get shot down immediately. All that util from the side with the map.
Win.
Fracture going towards a JECRC, and they have won. This
Yeah, a
round,
very huge, a very huge victory
very
coming in from
huge.
for the side of JCRC. Look at the scorecard. Okay, we might not be able to see the
2-0.
scorecard now.
Oh
Oh, we
my
get it.
god.
Romeo, yeah, 2-0 map scoreline, 23 to 8 is this Romeo. Zion, we also saw in the last game as well, popping off like crazy in the last game as well. But Romeo being the top fragger straight up for the last two maps. Romeo was 21 to 11 with Jet in the last game, and with Teho, he is 23 at 8. But gotta give it to the side of Zion as well. We did saw him 16 to 8 in the last one, 24 to 11 in this one. But for coming in from the side of the other team, again, Haydon Bush 11 to 14 in the last game, right now 14 to 14. Don't get me wrong, folks. The util play from both sides, which matters a lot in Valorant, was on point from both sides. The counter util was also very good from the side of MIT, from my understanding of this game, up to a certain extent. But the gun game, the ability to just win gunfights, was the better side of JCRC.
That is so true. We did see a timeout being in play at the 17th round, but that might not have helped them. I was expecting it a bit sooner though, like the timeout. Why wouldn't they take it? Like, just a question: do they not have like two timeouts?
I guess yes,
But
you do have two timeouts in first game, in a map. But at this point of time, uh, as you know, these are college players. They might be unaware of it. This might be their very first competitive play on a stage like this. They might be unaware of it. I'm not saying that they're completely unaware of the rules and rule set. They might be unaware of it, but I think. when it comes to this kind of like stage where they have defeated numerous colleges right across the entire event, defeated a whole lot of players right across the entire event, built up rivalries, I feel like they had that understanding that they have got this. They were in that, space that, hey, we can still do this. But when they needed the timeout, they took it. But even after taking that timeout, we didn't saw much of the improvement coming in from the side of MIT. So yeah.
That is totally understandable. I do agree. But there was-
So yes, folks, that was that. But overall, again, folks, I would say the entire broadcast is still not over. You have a whole lot of action coming in from semi finale, which is right about to start. But let me just give you a couple of information that we need to relay. If any one of you, if you are a community, if you have a huge Discord server where a lot of Valorant players play, if you are from a university or you are from a gaming cafe, anybody who wants to be a part of this amazing tournament for the next season, reach out to Jiogames official or reach out to Riot officials through social media, through email, whatever, however you can, and just let them know that you want to host or to organize this on your venue or your space. That was that, folks. We'll take a very short break and be coming up right after.
Did I miss it? The Steam sale? Everybody sale? Bro, where do I even buy from? What if there was just one place? Welcome to store.geogames.com, your one-stop shop. Games, gift cards and more, all in one place. Easy, fast, secure, done, safe, no more platform hunting. Your favorite games all in one place. Did I miss it? This team sane? Everybody sane? Bro, where do I even buy from? What if there was just one place? Welcome to store.jiogames.com, your one-stop shop. Games, gift cards and more, all in one place. Easy, fast, secure, done, safe, no more platform hunting. Your favorite games all in one place.
Well, folks, we're back to Valorant Campus Cup, presented by Jiogames National Finale, powered by MSSR for PC, device partner, and esports, many partnerships for university, and of course, our game partner Valorant. We did saw the very first semi-finale game. Gigi, what are your thoughts on the last best of three that we witnessed just few, I would say, couple of minutes back?
Uh-huh. That was a very interesting game, but it was one sided, very sad to say. We did get to see a little bit of fighting back from WP here, but that's totally all right. They could not do the comeback there, which one I was hoping for. You know, you always support the losing team somehow, you know, you get like feelings for them, but okay. As far as they performed, the utility from both the sides was very interesting, very good play there with especially the last match on Fracture. They had good utils, but will we get to see similar performance from the coming up teams here? We have PES Bangalore versus IIT.
Yes, sir. That is going to be
Rookie,
the
rookie.
one and the last semi-finale, matchup that we have to witness in this broadcast, folks. And let me remind you once again, today's not going to be a finale. Tomorrow is going to be our grand finale of this Valorant Campus Cup, the national finale. And let me remind you what's on the stake. There's going to be a combined prize pool of 5 lakh Indian rupees, and also a whole lot of
That is a
bragging rights.
lot.
Don't get me wrong, folks. These are the college boys.
Mhm.
I hope the prize pool is used. They will love to have that money in the bank account. They'll be super happy. Definitely must be, getting some skins in the Valorant for sure after they get that prize pool. But the bragging right to
Yes.
be the best collegiate team in the Indian Valorant circuit after winning this team is going to be a huge, huge achievement for themselves as well. For now, folks, Best Bangalore facing up IIT Roorkee. Don't make me wrong, folks. When I hear the word IIT, it's a very, very common thing in India. You will hear of engineers, tons and tons of very, very studious people who always remain in the books and doing research and practicals and whatnot. To see a team coming out of IIT Roorkee is a huge, I would say, a word for it, or I would say kind of like a part of this entire event. I am very surprised that a team came up from IIT Roorkee and the team is in finale. I would, don't get me wrong, I
Mhm.
would love to see this team take a win and go to finale. A team comes up from IIT Roorkee, breaks that boundaries that, hey, even though we are part of one of the best IIT, I would say colleges which are in the top five, I would say, if I'm not wrong, in the top three rankings, which are very, very hard to get. Some of these students prepare for years, they are still not able to get an entry to these colleges because of the ranking and stuff that you all guys know. It's a huge, I would say, stuff in our society to kind of like get into IT. To see a Valorant team coming out of that college and being able to secure a semi-finale slot, defeating numerous colleges in the way, is a huge, huge achievement in itself. So मेरे तरफ से तो पहले से congratulations है for making their way up till semi-finale. But let's see what they have to show us in the game, as we do see our first map for this BO3 is going to be Lotus.
Yes, my favorite map. I always love watching comps build on Lotus. And speaking of comp, we have Neon and Vele. That is very nice. I would love to see that in play. Neon Vele from PES Bangalore and IIT Rookie having a very let's just say it's a very default comp, a very not for Lotus, not default for Lotus, but a very default Valorant comp here in play by IIT Rookie. What do you
Yes.
think about the attacking here? Because defense side having a control, like let's just say they do have players in there which lean
Mhm.
towards towards very quick fights attacking. And do you think they might think place around it for defense? That is.
Uh, I would say it's a little bit early to say. Looking at the composition, looking how some of these agents have been locked from the side of IT Rookie as they are in the defensive side first, they look like they are just playing the very safe hand. Cypher is a very, very meta pick, a very
Hmm.
common pick. The same thing is goes on for the side of Reina as well. Even though Reina has recently, not recently, even the past 7, 8 months, I've received a lot of nerfs and buffs. She's kind of like just
Yes.
rewired that she's that not the best duelist out there. Still, to see a
Hmm.
Reina coming up from the side of Kali is going to be a huge feat. Same goes in for the side of Chet. Sova is another classic, intel gathering agent that you need to have with those rock darts and the drone. Coming in from the side of Pest Bangalore, you see a tons and tons of the newest. I'm not say the newest, but a revamped meta that we did saw in Valorant a couple of months back. As you do see Vele, as you do see
Yes.
Fate coming into the picture. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. But again, as this is going to be the matchup where you're going to see a whole lot of college players playing in, this might be just as the same feat or the same the results that we saw in the last game. It all comes down to how you are able to win those gunfights. Don't get me wrong. This Valorant game requires tons and tons of tactical, mindset, and you have to play tactically. But if you are not able to win gunfights in the end, which matters a lot, before you spike up, before you go for the blind spike and make up this entire space into the side, I think it all comes down to that one decisive gunfight in the end. That hey, if you are able to face up that one guy in your line of sight, or two guys in your line of sight, or three guys in your line of sight, can you even at least take down one and get advantage on the manpower on towards sides? This is the kind of like the strategy that I guess these guys already know for the side of, I would say, Pest Bangalore, and that's why you see Chamber coming into the picture, and that's
Hmm.
why you see Neon coming into the picture with just one smoke. I mean, I'm not really right about the entire meta. Don't get me wrong. I'm a very new player to Valorant. It's just my observation.
Hmm. Yeah, that was very well said, actually. I do agree on your take when it comes to gunfights. That is, again, it is a tactical shooter. Well, uh, about the comp, yes, we will get to see interesting plays here being made. I want to see how they take Cypher and play on a three sites, excuse me, three sites of Lotus for defense, because he can only be used for info, if I'm not wrong. Here, because his utility lately has been nerfed a lot, and that's okay. But Cypher being in play will be very interesting. Again, Lotus
Let's
being in
see.
like a attack sided map, yes. So we see a lot of attack plays here on Lotus, especially in VCT. Excuse me. But yeah, hoping to see the best.
Yeah, for now, it's going to be a small technical pause being taken by the backend team. Right now, they're figuring some things out, and yeah, you'll see some knife artwork going on by the players, some spray collection being flexed by the players at the moment. Coming into the map, on how it is. Yes, it has three sides, so it that gives a whole lot of flexibility advantage. Also, not a flex advantage, more of like an adaptability advantage towards the side of attackers. They have all the time in the world to decide where they want to push, where they want to fake, and all comes down to the side of defense on how they can exactly counter down. Don't get me wrong, we have seen in the Indian esports, Indian Valorant scene as well, a whole lot of Lotus plays happening around during the initial 2024 the 2023 era of our region. But still, we have seen attackers actually winning most of attacking side winning most of the rounds in this particular map, because again the core basics comes down to the same thing, that this map has three sides and does give that advantage towards the side of attackers to have that to just manage out the time play and do whatever push whatever side they want to do. If they want to fake C, go to B, they have that flexibility. If they want to fake A, go to B, they have that advantage. And defense just have to figure out where they are coming in, where they're not pushing in, how many guys are trying to just go for a flank, how many guys are not trying to push in for a flank. They have to just take that very calculated risk on a very very small span of time.
Yeah, you're so right. Will we get to see like A main control, which usually happens from defense side, obviously, because you know, in VCT plays, that's what they usually do. Like they try to keep A main control at least in, or they take C control. That is also there. They put a one way out by Omen or a Brim, and they can have hold C or A main push. That is like the fight I would love to see. Um, but let's see. We do have to wait for the timeout here. Other than that, honestly, speaking of maps, also like Lotus is a pretty big map. You just like Fracture, the one we saw last time. They keep juggling around. You did say they keep going rotating here and there, but Lotus is also sort of like that. The defense side has to keep make long rotates to get to the other side, which we might also get to see again in the Pearl, which is the next one.
Mhm.
And yeah, Pearl is also going to be very interesting map here. These are all big long maps. Oh my god, if I were the one playing, I would definitely pick Chamber on all of these. I love playing Chamber on long maps. And here, not being biased or anything, but we'll see which team gets it for the fights here, or control here, juggling towards control, that is.
Uh, Chamber was nerfed around 6 7 months back, if I'm not
He
wrong.
was.
Uh,
He was. I
yeah.
know.
So you still playing Chamber? Is it that? Don't get me wrong. Is it that Chamber is your favorite, or do you think he's still the higher rank meta in Valorant right now?
Oh, no, wait, no. He's not. It's nothing like that again. Honestly, I did have a little bit of, a little professional experience in Valorant. I did go for tryouts and stuff, which is why I know that Chamber is not good. But that also comes to your team and your synergy. Again, if we go towards pro teams like PRX, they make any comp work, and they set an example for how any comp can work as long as you have that synergy, which is what I am really excited for to see always in any map or any team. Like even if it's like we did get to see crazy we did get to see like an interesting comp on the previous maps that we uh, Fracture and yes, but here again, one side is a bit towards default comp, and the other one is a bit towards attacking, again, map advantage. But it all comes down to how they execute it. Execution is so important, let me tell you, when it
True.
comes to professional plays. uh, and I have, as far as I have experienced, I was a bit scared going down the professional road. I did back off, but that was all personal reasons. Anyways, uh, yeah, I do admire pro players. It's a hard work. If I couldn't do it, man, how do they do it? Very very interesting topic to talk about as well. That one. What is your
Yeah.
take on
For now,
professional
folks.
players? Ah,
I mean, in my opinion, I admire them. I wanted to go pro in a specific title. I couldn't because I was just not good enough to go pro. And so, yeah, I became a caster. Don't get me wrong. That's the story of 90% of the
uh-huh.
caster worldwide. If they can't go pro, they become a caster. They become expert. Not saying in a bad way, but that's the story of 90% of the casters. But hey, jokes apart,
Of
and
course.
all the conversations aside, we'll take a short little break, folks. A
Yes.
couple of technical
Mm-hmm.
pauses, technical glitches that have been taken care of will be coming up after a short break.
Yes, definitely.
Did I miss it? The Steam sane? Everybody sane? Bro, where do I even buy from? What if there was just one place? Welcome to store.jiogames.com, your one-stop shop. Games, gift cards and more, all in one place. Easy, fast, secure, done, safe, no more platform hunting. Your favorite games all in one place.
Well, folks, we are back after a short break, and yes, it's going to be IIT Roorkee facing up the side of PAC Bangalore. We have the right kind of the gunplay going in as they take up a very quick entry towards Seaside. Couple of executions coming in from both, couple of kills coming in from both sides. Right now, at the moment, is going to be just above the common default spot to take up that angle. Rishi takes up the side of Shark. Right now, at the moment, it's going to be just a Rishi up on his side, trying to give it the calls on towards the point of blend. But right now, it's going to be Kingsy, just waiting it for his backup to arrive at the moment.
Yes, they did get a couple of picks at Seaside, but Velvox getting Reina there might give them the whole A side. So they plan to rotate. Picking. Mm, very interesting. They did get the whole side, but I think defenders should have played that together instead of fighting solo. Giving them 1v1s was a bad choice.
Yeah, at the moment, it's going to be Kinko left up in a 1v3 spot. Spike has been planted, a lot of time has been already been dealt with. You just need to hold off the ankle, wait for King to come on the crosshairs, and take up the very first round victory on both sides. Upper comes up with the blind. He just cannot do anything at the moment. He's just tumbled down. And Rishi will also take up the one final kill on this round. West Bangalore securing the very first round of their very first map.
Again, I don't mean to be biased, but this is very interesting for the comps they have. Like Chamber holding down C, them pushing up A, or from the defender's side, what I was hoping for was to see a little bit of, map control or taking maps control, which I think we might get to see at C side, but Velvex gets the pick on Sova there. They seem to be rotating, considering, but a hard push on A. Reina alone outside Kinko, Brim holding down his smoke, which makes them push towards A link and taking B. Pick here by Kulkan. Amazing. Nice one. But does get traded
Kulkan.
there. Cypher. Yeah.
Kulkan takes up the kill. Oh, well, Fox. Right up in the corner. Won't be able to do anything. A very aggressive, I would say, an approach coming in from the side of PC in the second round as well. And they are actually able to win it though. But here come the really. Now it will be the time we'll be able to see the full bias coming into the picture. Phantoms and Vandals coming in from both sides. But right now, as we did saw, IIT Roorkee was not able to win any of these initial rounds. They will be have to go with some of the half buys that we do see from the side of Hazel as well, who's playing with the Omen. Right now, at the moment, yes, you might be wondering that hey, this is a very very naive teams, very very new teams, but you have to remember for a fact that these are college players. Yet again, I will tell that these are some of the teams, some of the players being in the semi-finalist slot are coming from very very prestigious college universities like IIT colleges like IIT Roorkee, where it's just getting an entry towards a one series very very hard. So being just able to confirm up their slot, being able to be so good in the game, also able to handle their college is going to be a huge thing. But keeping all of the discussion aside, we do see again Reina goes down from the side of IIT Roorkee. Pes on the other hand was able to get that fade because fade went down first, and then it was the side of IIT Roorkee also lost their very first pick. But for now, Shark will take down the side of Neon, trying to push in from the garden. But at the moment, Pes looks very very much committed again towards A side.
Yeah, can you see the Omen's position, and he manages to get a pick, and then gets the whole side. They did not expect him. That TP helped, I guess. That was a very interesting play, but we do get to see here a full rotate at C, and I think Roorkee should play it off on full retake or not. They do not wait for the retake, and Hazelnut gets a pick on Cypher here. Plan, okay. Plan goes down, and Ratio, very talented pick there. on, but gets traded off by Shark in a 1v2 situation. Will he manage to clutch this? And does not. Hazelnut with the pick there on Shark. The round goes to IIT, PES Bangalore. I think it was their buy round and they should have played it a bit more considering that it might put them in bad economy if they do not win this, and it did manage to do that. But considering it is an eco round, they can experiment now at least. What do you think? Bullet?
For now, for now, do see the push being in committed towards the A side at the moment yet again. I was probably thinking that they might change their approach, but for now it will be almost the same. Hazelnut gets the pick, gets the opening yet again. Shark will go down. We do see a little bit of backing off being made, a little bit of back off being made from the side of IIT Roorkee at the moment. But even though Kali gets a very good pick, at the moment he or she is waiting here for backup yet again. Right, it's going to be a 4v3 scenario. Not they have the right kind of utility to just get these attackers out of their corners or out of their repositioning. But at the point, it's still very hard. If she takes up the first, Tulkan gets the second. Last man standing gets the really good shotgun to kill those. Switch out to the classic, tries to get that one, connects some shots. Not going to happen though. It's going to be a 4-2-0. PES Bangalore taking up this round victory yet again. Slowly and steadily, the economy is going to take a very, very big hit onto the side of IIT Rookie as well, and they need to understand this.
Bangalore looking strong here with their attacking, but will this continue though? IIT Rookie might have to take a timeout to strategize on their defense with the retake and coordination. Maybe a couple of attacks that maybe they could switch their playstyle instead of playing defense. They could just do a little bit of take control. That might help. But a push here at B and easily are able to take sides with smokes being down, blocking the Prim and Sova. Here easily get the plant down as well. No info for them, denying the Sova drone and Odin coming in play. I did not notice that. Kali with Odin gets a pick on Kulkin, Shark, Dracio, and oh my god, this might have just been the first round for Roorkee. And defenders win.
Yeah, there we go.
That was nice. I like that. They played that well.
Took
This
some
was
time.
more
Took some time.
coordinated. Yep.
Yeah, that was very well coordinated defensive play coming in from the side of IIT Roorkee. But still, I will not say there's a very huge lead already lean towards the side of PES Bangalore, but definitely a lead which they can just maintain and take up the very first map victory on. So they just have to do a little bit more of this, just holding down their angles, waiting for the util dump to come from the side of attacking, and they just have to just hold it off a little bit more. They have to show that very, very slow gameplay coming up from the side of IT Rookie. Let's see, because we have seen the past couple of rounds from the side of PES Bangalore, that they have been able to just go onto their faces and win the gunfights. Just like a walk in the park, especially from the side of Rishi and Neon. But at the moment, they tried to fake some of the time on a very early seconds, and now they have taken a decision to commit to side C. Couple of shock darts. Cypher will get flashed and all of the util on his face, though he will just come back a little bit, waiting in for his teammates to arrive. Hazelnut is going in for the plant, and they know it. They have to act on it right now to get the post plant scenario going in. The plant was stopped, plant was started yet again. Vulcan gets the pick on Shark. Strife will take the trade on Hazelnut. Spike Planter has been killed. Spike Planter has been killed, and means that the spike is not getting planted at the moment. The spike plant right on the default spot. Somebody needs to come up from the mount, and somebody needs to come up from the bend, which is not going to happen anytime soon because Kink is just right here in the corner to secure that angle.
The Odin spray by Kali, that was so perfect. From waterfall, you get a little bit of wall bang through that wall towards the side, and he did that perfectly and got 2 picks there. That was nice by defense. I love the combo of Reina and Odin. Honestly, like it just works. If the utility is right by the teammates, and of course, if Reina does ult, not anytime soon though, but if they do, it's gonna be interesting. They wait. Did he just throw the op? Okay, interesting. They don't want to
Yeah.
play op here in defense. Hmm. Okay, default A
Well, we
push, we
have
get
to
to see,
see
I
how
guess.
that. Yeah, we have to see how that decision is going to imply at this moment of time. It's going to be ultimate play happening in very much from the side of ratio. Not going to exactly though. Sova comes up. It's going to get taken out immediately. Kings up. Takes up a really good double with that ult. Rishi is still committing into the plant. He's on a safe spot. Kali comes up with the Odin yet again. Spike has been planted. They have to defend this. Not exactly though, but Cypher is going to take down the side of Rishi. It's going to be a 1v3. Velfa comes up. Cypher Trave have been cased to block the line of sight. He has no info about it, but Spike Diffuser has been killed and the diffuser is still going out. Tries to connect the shot with his prime weapon, not gonna happen, and this will be a really, really intense, very, very close defensive retake from the side of IIT Roorkee. Very, very well played, but it was very, very close from the side of West Bangalore as well.
That was close indeed. By 3-4 now. They are catching up. IIT Roorkee. Well, maybe that op would have, helped a little. Who knows? But we'll never find out. Anyways, they are trying. I guess we can see a little bit of AD fault in play. To pushing towards B main and attackers. Oh, Kinko with the pick on Hazelnut. That was a nice pick. Now they don't have smokes, and which will make it difficult for them to actually get to site. They have a good hold here. As soon as the smoke disappears, we might get to see action here. But no, Kali gets a pick on Rishi there with the util in his hand. Oh no. Okay.
I mean, we have
Now,
seen tons and tons of play over the years in our region being operator, vandal, and phantoms. Don't make it wrong, Odin's still very easy to play, spray and pray, but the control with that Odin to just land up that shot with just one press, now that's crazy.
yes, that was nice. Well, they do say Lotus used to be like has paper thin walls, and Odin here on Lotus always works, always with with the wall or towards A main and garden, towards C in the on the side, and B towards Link. I think Odin can pierce anything on the side, um, but will it? But will the Roorkee Odin get to Bangalore's? Is what we have to see here. Yep, it does. It does. They get the pick, and defenders win for this one. Wait, wait. I think like now 3 of them have Odin. I like that. They've just like cracked the code, like
Because yeah, it's
understood how to stop them.
now people might think that hey, Zordon is going to be just easy as like it is. It's just to spray and pray. Sometimes it's not, and especially in a competitive play like this, where a huge prize
Yeah.
pool on the line, a whole lot of pride is on the line. I mean, don't get me wrong, folks. In college tournaments like this, if you lose, you're gonna get eyeballed by your entire college. Don't get me wrong. There's a whole lot of pride for these folks as well to maintain that respect and that how do I put it? I will just say this word, that the pride that they're representing their college. So yeah, taking up that decision to
I
go Odin is just because the Odin is working for them. It's that simple as that. It's working for them. They are able to win those rounds because of that Odin, so they're gonna take Odin. As simple as that.
That is so true. I like that. I mean, they did. It was like how many? 32 teams participating in this whole tournament, and then ending up with ending up with just the 4 teams remaining, out of which, oh my god, and did they secure a thrifty? Uh, Well, I should have mentioned that thrifties are also what we've seen a lot on these matches, on the previous ones as well. So many thrifties coming in play. I think they're just like eco players. Like I think economy gets you a lot of control as well over what you want to play, especially while executing, you know, aggressive plays. If you don't have economy, just push the site and hope it works. We do get to say operator in play
For
too,
now.
holding towards C.
Yeah, well, Vox is just being greedy. If somebody is gonna just take a pen very quick peek on towards C, Mouth is gonna be ready with that operator angle to just go ahead and take the very early man advantage. But right now, at the moment, there's gonna be a commitment site execution coming into the site execution on towards site A. Might be a couple of ults, might be Waylay coming up with the ult, I'm not sure. But hey, Knife's Hybrid has already been deployed from the side of IIT Roorkee. That's going to be the side of Shark. Just waiting in for Waylay to peak, and she's waiting in for Jet to come on his crosshairs.
Oh, we do get to say the ult, and he's slowed twice with the up drop. It does not save him though. Do you think he should have smoked there? That could have helped him. But again, they do get the plant down. Defenders are ready to go actually. I think they're just waiting on teammates. They might push out stairs together with 2 Odins in play. And they do manage to get a pick there. Again, Ratio gets taken down by the Odin. Hazelnut trade here and just spam it, man. Oh, that is unlucky.
Oh, I mean, again, I would still say the same thing. Odin is working for them, dude.
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter at the moment. Odin is working for them. They're just gonna spam Odin. And you know what's gonna happen in that rage? If it becomes a 6-5, Best Bangalore will also take Odin. I feel it. I feel it's coming. I don't know, but I think it's
Actually, considering it's just 5-5, like, they no, like they are at like, head. Oh, they're just like fighting each other till they're gonna end up fighting each other with Odins. Sorry, you're distracted there. I was noticing the op at Amen. They switched up the play this time. They're holding, having anchored C chamber here at A, and pushing towards C side with utility and Cypher, getting a pick on Kukul. But yeah, he does have to fall back. Wait for his teammates for the next retake because they already have side control. Fade utility coming in play just to hold them off, getting the plant down, and yep, now they're going to be post plant. Yes. It's not advisable to leave the site while you are playing post plant. You are in a 4v3 situation, and fade ultimate coming in play. Wait, they are dead. They could have made a play there, but we do get to see her a pick. Oi! On Velvox gets Kiko for a nice no scope, but they do get the plant defused. Add the Odin. Yup, it's the Odin.
It is the Odin.
That was very nice.
People can say whatever they want to towards IIT Roorkee. They are doing it with Odin, and that all that matters.
I'm loving
It
that.
isn't- Hey, don't get me wrong. They're not cheating on anything, but there's this saying in some sports that it doesn't matter how you win. It just matter it's that you win, except that you don't cheat it. So they're doing it. They're using a gun which is present in the game. It's just simple as that. It's available in the game.
I like
They're
that.
winning with it. They're just gonna do that. But for the side of Pest Bangalore, they also need to realize that how you can counter Odin. There are counters to Odin. They have to figure it out.
Yes,
or no?
and we do get to see here a little bit of hold from PES Bangalore. They've realized they have to hold out for the Odin, see where they're spamming. Little bit of info required here, and operator picks you. They're blocking out the operator and slowly scaling up towards A main. Will Jet push the smoke? But no, what? A classic pick by Shark, and he was so intuitive. I like that. I like that. He did expect that, which was impressive. And plant will be down though with a pick on Sova here by Rishi. They've all rotated. Brimite stopping the climb. Wow. They're delaying it, but they cannot delay it anymore. That all the util has been out, with the molly being towards trees. Rishi and Cool gets their picks, and they have finally won the round. Is it
Finally.
like I think they're juggling a lot. Like I think Rookie gets around, the Bangla gets around it. That's so nice. Like they're just like, oh, we fumbled the last round, not this one though.
Yeah, but again, we gotta give props to Hazelnut and Rishi's how I'm able to observe on the map feed on the left side of their overall map knowledge. I wouldn't say map knowledge. It's just the game awareness inside the map is just way too good. They know if at this particular moment is this in this particular moment or this particular time is going to be a certain part of utility, how I can just counter it out by going towards other angle. It's probably basic on how I'm able to explain it, but in the game right now, Rishi and Hazelnut are just showing absolutely really, really good. They might be IGing as well. They might be the guys who are actually leading down the entire team to the victory march. But right now, it just looks like these two guys are putting way a lot of efforts into the comms, into the game in terms of how they are going to just play on the attack. But for now, folks, it's going to be IT Roorkee on the attacking because the first half is over and PES Bangalore is now on the defense. It's going to be a whole lot of different strategies that PES Bangalore needs to adapt.
That is true. Again, we in the towards defense we have Ratio holding A-Link with the door broken. Nobody is just neon towards the side. With they're playing so split, and the chat does manage to get a pick on Ratio. But I think they're scaling up towards C. They might end up C with the spike, and Jet was just there to fake it, and they were successful actually. There's nobody on site. They have the site. They have the plant down. Hazelnut here, hoping for a pick, hoping for a mistake, but gets blocked out by the smoke there. With a two picks by Rishi, and okay, Kiko with a right click in the face. Those hurt. Rishi with 3k and 4. Do we get to see a ace here by Rishi? He is very low though. Oh my god. And oh no, Shark denies the ace. That was nice played by Rishi here. But Shark, very calm and controlled, got the round for their team.
Yeah. 7-6 now. It's going to be a very, very the kind of like the how do I put it, dude? This has to I have to put up there's one thing that there's going to be a huge roller coaster, right? The Odin plays, then it becomes 4-5, then Odin comes up again, becomes 6-5 from there on. Then again PES Bangalore comes up with a round on the other side. Then again IT Rookie without Odin. It was just like one Odin, but still having 3 players play Odin then to one Odin, you have to accept it. But then to 7-6, it's going to be a huge roller coaster ride for both the teams on how they're going to just manage the odds at this point of time on the map of Lotus. Right? Obviously, we are going to take the Shark. Cypher gets the pick on Rishi. The same point of time is going to be just 1 minute and 6 left from the clock. They're trying to get it out going into the plant, but at the moment, Kingso will double with that stinger though. Now he's going into the plant on the very edge of the stair. It's going to be a very cheeky angle that you need to defend, but with 3 guys, I think it's very much doable in the post round scenario.
That is true. Am I allowed to make lame jokes? I just saw 6. Okay. Anyways,
Wow.
we do have.
Wow.
I'm so
Wow.
sorry. I just had to say it.
Don't get me wrong, but wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, round to the attackers. Hey, I am a
I know.
streamer. You can't
Now I
blame
have to
me.
ask it. No, now I have to
Yeah,
ask you. Are you a
you
Gen
have
Z?
to ask. Oh, that okay. Very good question. I was born in 2001. Where does that put me? I don't know. I'm
Not
like in
exactly
between
then.
like Gen Z and millennial. I'm like between them. Definitely.
Oh. Anyways,
Yeah,
folks,
but that
jokes
was
apart
like
now, going to be an 8-6. Still very much a doable round coming in for the side of Best Bank. Don't get me wrong, folks. For the other side of RT, it's just some of these things are working out for them around, which can be completely countered from the side of Best Bank in the upcoming rounds. But at the moment, it's just working out for them, and it's going to be a two-round lead coming in for the side of RT Urki. At this point of time in their attacking play, they have to be very, very careful because Best Bangalore knows how to counter. There you have it. There's the answer coming in from Sarvel Fox. Takes up the Kali with the operator shot, even though it just had the sound. It didn't have that clear line of sight, just had the sound. At this point of time, it's going to be very, very crucial after losing your very first duelist, trying to make an entry toward the side on how you want to scumble down and recollect yourself if you want to go to B or either A.
well, they do seem to be scaling up towards C here, hoping for a pick, maybe like a little jump pick that they might catch off guard here for Rishi. But Rishi did manage to get info here that they are waiting outside C. So, who does he call? Maybe he didn't get the info. And in a fast entry towards C, Chamber has to TP out. Hope they do have to play it entirely retake situation here. Okay, play Shark with the pick there, but does not get it. Does get traded. Rishi. Oh my god, that is a lot of trades coming in play here.
Founder's going to be cool contained on the side of Sova. They have a whole lot of time for the entirety of the time left to defuse the spike. Finally, it's going to be the side of West Bangalore being able to win this round after like a 2-round was given away toward the side of just one round being away toward the side of IIT Roorkee. We do see a pattern that if IIT Roorkee is able to win 2 rounds, they're able to take that time and recollect themselves, then win 1 round. But on the scoreline of 6-6, it was the side of IIT Roorkee to take up that first win. So whole lot of uncertainties coming in from both sides. It's very, very unpredictable who's gonna take up the very first map of this PO3. But one thing is for sure from both sides, that Reina from the side of IIT Roorkee is pretty cracked when it comes down to the aim. Also the side of Jet, but when we talk about the side of Velfox, as I was talking about, another great shot takes on the side of Jet. Another key entry goes down from the side of IIT Roorkee. It's just 2 or 3 lads are being absolutely nail-biter, creating nail-biting moments for the game at the moment, for this match at the moment, because you just cannot randomly take op shots like that. It's just not possible, and that's not doable in a competitive stage like this. And he's just showing that he's very much capable of bigger stages.
That is true. I like the C control that they took here, but retake on A seems to be a bit difficult. Now we're in 2v2 situation. The fade out comes to play here, definitely both the players with the dog out. And Velvox manages the pick there. 1v2. Kali. Will you manage to get the op? He just has to hold. The blind is not down. 30 seconds. He does have a lot of time. But no blinds on nothing. No util. He's just gonna have to do it on aim. Looking towards tree and gets judged by Rishi. Literally. And yeah. Odin and Judge. I like that. I like that a lot.
At this point of time, even Odin was completely countered on 8-7, so I'm not sure on how they are being very much confident. Might be a wrong decision to still continue with Odin at this point of time. Don't get me wrong. Every time it just cannot guarantee you picks. They have to change it. They have to rethink. Uh, I don't think so. Odin right now at a scoreline of 8 is going to be a very wise choice. Let's see.
That is true. Their economy says otherwise as well. With a judge here in the smoke, he can get three least. Let's get that diesel dart with 2 picks there, but gets traded out by Cypher. And but oh my god, that was such a quick round. Lot of trades coming in play, but defenders playing it very nicely. I like how they peek together. I'm not gonna lie. I like how they trade each other. That shows how good of a team and how good coordination you have here for Pest Bangalore towards retake at least. But they didn't let them side. They didn't let them plant. They just denied everything. That is just how it is for Rourke. Let's see if we get to see a bit change in strats by Rourke here. Maybe like uh, a push towards B. They haven't tried that. Something different.
Yeah. At this point of time, I also feel for a second that hey, these are some might be some of the best players in the game right now when it comes to the in-game modes. But at the moment, they are still very much trying their little best to shine bright like a diamond in these kind of scenarios. Just trying their level best to make sure that they are ready for the next big stages. At the point, a small pause has been taken at the moment to just make sure all of the technical difficulties are being taken care of, but at the same time it's gonna give a whole lot of time for both the teams to rethink as well what's going wrong from their side. At this point, from my opinion, it rookie Odin plays needs to stop, and Soa needs to start droning well and putting those dart sides on the right corners to get right amount of intel at the right time, right information at the right time. And for the side of West Bangalore, they need to be ready for any kind of unpredictable plays. And now you see that from 3 to 1 Odin, now 1 Odin to 2 Odin is that they're the two of us are going to pick Odin. Okay, I know he's going 10 to 13, while the opponent's
Yeah.
third last on the scorecard in terms of the kills is going 12 to 12, which is of course Fight Hazelnut. And I did appreciate the side of Rishi and Hazelnut. Their in-game awareness is just top notch, and they definitely know the right counters on how to exactly they can just counter out the entire Odin play happening in from the side of IIT Roorkee. At this point of time, it's still a very much of a roller coaster ride, in my opinion.
I do agree with that. And to add on, I think Reina just said that, oh, my aim isn't working. I'm gonna win the whole match. And that's totally valid. There are days when you do feel it, then there are days where you don't feel the aim. A push towards C here. Line coming in play. Jet gets taken down by Hazelnut. Kali! Also, Kinko gets the trade though. Oh my god, that judge has helped him a lot there. But we have a 2v1 situation here. Spike can be picked up. Good move towards A if he doesn't take the fight here. Go. What do you plan to do? He has the spike. Does the smoke. Goes C. Chamber is just gonna hold off the rotation, and Vele is just gonna be there for info, holding Chambers back. That is well played. That is good. Vele is scaling up towards C here. Kinko hoping for one pick, make it 1v1 before he gets the plant down, which is so well thought. He does not get one though. Or maybe he does. Plant, nope. He does decide to plant after all. And let's just wait for the push here.
At this point of time, he was tumbled down from both sides. was, the man advantage is not on his side. He doesn't have any info where the attackers was coming from. So this was definitely a defender's game, which was the side of West Bangalore at the moment. 10-8 now. Couple of rounds left where they can secure this one. But at this point of time, it's very much a doable stage for both the teams. But for the side of IDG, like I highlighted out, we just stop playing the other thing. We did see now slowly and steadily getting back to their feet at Vandal and Phantoms. And we do see the Guardian also coming from side of King and two. Being a Brim, then going in to be the top fragger of your team, it's just insane.
Yeah, we saw that in the previous match as well. They just seem to be playing it safely, getting important picks, and a C push with Fade alone at C long. Wait, Reina, Brim, and Cypher scaling up towards C long here. Are they faking? Wait, no, this is the whole team. My bad. They do get the side. Fade has Rishi has no option to come out because they just flooded in. 5 people. What are you gonna do once you see 5 people in your face? You have to leave the side. Play it for the retake. Ratio with the ult here. Will he put it in play? It's a 3v5. He does not need to if he gets the picks. They also don't have to. They're not planting because they are waiting for picks after all. It's a 3v5. They could just. Okay, very patiently played by both the teams, but Ratio gets a pick here on Shark and Curry. Hazelnut moving in. And damn, Ratio with a 3k there. What a dash. Right into his face. I like that. Very patiently played by both teams, but attackers have to plant and defenders have to stop that. Like, that was so confusing for me, honestly.
Yeah, that was 11-8 now, and it happens. Confusion might happens. There's so much utility going all over the place, and they're just not able to even the side of actually not able to understand what's going on. If it's saw Pest Bangalore very beautifully taking their round pushing onto their side. Right now, Pest Bangalore looking that confident, they just want to shut it down. Another entry frag coming in from the side of West Bangalore player. Now you have a very early 45 to deal with for the side of IIT. So Wizard coming up at the right time, and this point of time it is going to be Hunter's Fury trying to target the side of Hazelnut, but at this point of time he's just very much safe into the side of Garden. Going in for the blind smoke, but now Kings comes up, takes on the side of Hazelnut. They have the entire side control. They can go in for the plant and play on the post run scenario.
Yes, but a lot of trades coming in here, making it a 2v2 situation. Dracio with the 4k! Ace? Finally? A ace in play? No. Okay.
Almost.
That was like almost. That was very good picks by Dracio there. I love Whaley players. I used to be a Whaley main. I used to be Whaley and Chambermain. That's all I'll say. But Cypher versus Chamber, Senti versus Senti. Who has the most patience? We'll find out.
Let's see at this point of time.
Mm-hmm.
My screen. Oh, I'm so sorry. My screen just lagged. I couldn't see what's going on. But anyway, it's going to be 12-8. Map point coming in for the side of West Bangalore. What do you think about this one? Do you think West Bangalore can just do it 13-8, or do you think this might extend further to overtime?
You asked me that, but you do realize Neon Alt, Omen Alt, and Chamber Alt could pack them up the whole map for the game, honestly. The whole map is what I'm trying to say. Like, just those alts are enough. Neon coming out and play. Are they going to push that? But no, they seem to be playing it. Yeah, okay, Ratio. Hazelnut, but does get traded out. A little info on C Long about Cypher. But with failure, and he decides to fall back. They decided, okay, regroup is the best choice here. But They might get crunched if Neon decides to scale up aiming. Wait, the trap is there, so I guess that works out as well. They're just holding very patiently. I like that a lot. These teams are playing just like any VCT team, and that's just like so impressive considering they're just college kids putting out a fight here for the prize pool of 5 lakh. Very interesting.
For now, Cypher is gonna pop up that camera. There's gonna be someone coming in from Mound, trying to get up that rotate. Puts up another Cypher to block out the push. Not gonna happen. Kukan takes up Kali. Cypher will get that trade. Gets up a third! Spike carrier has been denied. OMG.
Damn,
Mix
that
up
was good.
that one. We mix up that 3K, looking for the 4K. It's gotta go for the plant as soon as possible. You don't have the time for it. Just go for the plant, but he's trying to go in for the gunfight. Possibly looking to do it. Not gonna happen. Just gonna try to save it. And yes!
Oh.
What a play in the end, coming in from the side of Cypher. But that was a smart, very smart mind game played from the side of Fate, from the side of PES Bangalore. 13 to that was a scoreline, dude. That 13 to 8 at the problem. Defeat coming in from the side of IT Rookie, but still very well played.
Look at that scoreboard. I love that. You see a team when they have put their all and you see, make it happen is basically what you believe in. Tracio with 21 to 16, the MVP for this one. He played it so nice. He got a couple of 3Ks here and there, and that helped a lot. Again, playing the part as of Duelist Kulkin with 4 first bloods here. Wait, I see a lot of first bloods on the scoreboard here. Hazelnut, Shark, Velvo. Oh my god, damn. We know they were aggressive players when you see the first bloods here. And as we expect on Lotus, what else do you expect on Lotus, right?
Yeah, but look at that, the picks. I mean, both the teams played decently well. Bazinga with 18 to 5, Rishi 17 to 14, Kungulan with 20 to 14, Kingso 20 to 19, Ratio 21 to 16. Good plays coming in from both sides. I mean, say for the side of IT Rookie as well. They were absolutely on point. But when it comes to winning the gunfights and being good with the aim, it was the side of PES. But again, they were trying to hold them off with the Odin for as much as they can, but that didn't work out after the 8-8 score line. But for now, folks, remember that this is a BO3. We still have the map number 2 left out, which is going to be the map of Pearl. Again, Pearl is a map I'm not really aware of all the overall callouts and whatnot, but still, I would say Pearl is much better compared to Fracture, in my opinion, for the competitive players. But for now, folks, keeping all the conversation and banters aside, we'll take a very shortly a break here at Jiogames present Valorant Campus Cup National Finale. Don't go anywhere. We'll be coming up with the second map very shortly.
Did I miss it? The Steam sale? Everybody sale? Bro, where do I even buy from? What if there was just one place? Welcome to store.jiogames.com, your one-stop shop. Games, gift cards and more, all in one place. Easy, fast, secure, done, safe, no more platform hunting. Your favorite games all in one place.
Well, folks, welcome back after a short break here at the Valorant Campus Cup, presented by Jiogames and powered by MSI Support PC with our device partner and esports venue partner Kara University and also our game partner Valorant. As you all know, folks, this is the second semi-finale between the side of West Bangalore facing up IIT Roorkee. West Bangalore did one of the very first map, but still IIT Roorkee has the chance to get at that redemption in the second game. With me, John side is going to be Miss Gigi. Ms. Gigi, what do you think about map number one? And do you think that, second map can be the play for IIT Root? Or do you think it's going to be another 2-0?
Sorry. uh, I was muted there. Apologies. I was thinking Pearl is a very pretty map there. I have to mention that comp here comes in play a lot. Well, looking at comp, we have again Neon and Whaley coming in play with Astra here on Pearl. I think we saw saw the same thing in Lotus there, and
Yeah.
same comp for attackers as well. Okay. Chat, Reina. That is very interesting. But this time, PES Bangalore will be on the attacking, and IIT Roorkee will be on the defending. Will we get to see Odin gameplay here as well, or maybe not? Who knows? Pearl is a very
Yep.
pretty map. Just uh, the plays we saw in during Lotus, Pearl is all about having, when you're pushing B, you need to have B long control. The operators will come to play, or if you're playing mid, if you're pushing doors, the Odin might come to play there. A lot of things can work to favor IIT Roorkee here in defense because not exactly an offensive map, but they do say it's an offensive map. Well works. Does manage a damage of
Yeah.
55 whatsoever there.
I thought when you said pretty, I thought you were talking about the overall design.
What is it? Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
For
the
now,
design
it's
is
going
very
to
pretty
be.
underwater. Yes.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I didn't know this is an underwater map. Oh, I gotta lead. I gotta check out more Valorant lore. But anyways, for now, folks, it's gonna be Ratio taking down the side of Shark. Temporary on the corner takes on the side of Neon. Kinko comes up, gets that double, and that's like that. It's gonna be IT Roorkee bring up a very very beautiful entry attack on the side. Mead. And that's going to be the very first round Witty coming on to the side of IIT Roorkee.
Nice. Good trades by attackers there. They're doubling up, tripling up on players. I like that. I like the style of trading and peaking together. That is something you need coordination for actually. And it only shows that you've played together, you've grinded together, you've practiced together, or maybe you haven't. It's just maybe you have this synergy with your teammates so much that you didn't need to practice to come up to a point where it just works. You just peak, you know what to do, when to do, what to do. Again, a push towards B long here. But with the Nico, West Bangalore seems to be pushing mid, and they do get this side, but they have not cleared the chamber. They do have info, and Kinko gets the pick on there. Chamber holding flank with an outlaw, gets the pick on Hazelnut. Rishi trading. Outlaw still in play, gets taken down by Cook. The Neon here, a lot of trades coming up. Wow. Okay. Again, still the round goes to attackers. With the gun advantage, that was fair, but they did manage to damage a little bit of economy
Yeah.
for the attackers.
Yeah, and this is the kind of like the same, I would say, the pattern that we saw in the last map as well. IIT Roorkee was able to get on a really good lead during the start of the map. And this is what I feel like this can be a mind game in play coming in from Sarapes Bangalore that, hey, let them get those early rounds. Let them get what they feel they can be very confident in. And you know what? When the scoreline will look like, 4-2 being onto the favor of IIT Roorkee or a couple of more round advantage toward the side of IIT Roorkee, then we'll start up that comeback and it'll just we'll let them show that how a game like this in the competitive format has been played. But in the last map as well, we did saw a couple of very very unexpected plays from both sides. But anyways, for now, round number 3, we do see Bellbox picking up the side of Kali at the moment. We do see the side of IIT Roorkee taking up decision to now go all the way back, rotate all the way back towards site A.
Yes, this map again, a game of rotation. Very annoying, but necessary if it's done on time. They do. Oh my god, Ratio with the Nagro pick here on Temp and Neon. Cooking. Very great picks. At Belong now making it a situation of 2v5. I guess Rurki just goes for as many picks as they can to get the economy messed up for the opponent, or they get the plant down. Either helps. But no, gets taken down by Hazelnut here with a good hold, very patient. Hazelnut with another. Getting round
We're
4.
actually,
West Bangalore. Yeah.
yeah, third round going into the favor of West Bangalore at the moment, and we do see the side of a couple of kills here and there coming in from both sides, couple of mistakes also being done from both sides where they are able to capitalize on a few moment here and there. But at the moment, yes, it's a very early stage in the second map. But one thing that they need to remember for the side of West Bangalore is going to be the side that have already secured the first map. They can very comfortably take up that initial lead and get over with it as soon as possible. Yes, in the last map there were a couple of mistakes from the side of West Bangalore as well, because when I did saw the Odin plays happening in from the side of ITRK, one thing is that definitely ITRK was able to make a whole lot of plays, able to more make a whole lot of successful plays with that Odin. But one thing was also that how West Bangalore was able to allow them to do so is also about that part. But for now, it's just that if West Bangalore wants to win early and they want to secure the second map early and just do it to 2-0, they need to make sure IT Roorkee stays in in the lane of around having that 2-4 score line or 4-3 score line, giving more than 3 or 4 round advantage each of the opponent, especially an opponent like IT Roorkee, might cost them this map. Great entry being taken from the side of IT Roorkee. For now, they have the side control. They're trying to go in for the plant. They're still trying to find out the side of Fast House coming in from the back with the side of Ratio all the way from on the corner. For now, the spike has been planted and a post plant scenario coming in for the side of West Bangalore.
Yes. Wait. Oh my god. Instant trades gets West Bangalore the round. That was very quick. They got the trades beat together. Guess Turkey needed to change their positions and hold out for art push, because standing so wide and open from two angles kind of puts you in a bad position and for easy for enemy to take over those picks. Let's see if that is being kept in mind for the next round during attacking. But I guess they are making a play towards mid this time. Not C, not A. They are walking towards mid.
Yeah, at the moment, it's going to be at the 2-2 scoreline. Folks, the battle of mid has been started. Chamber backing up from the door. For now, Rishi will trying to come up to the side. Kukan takes on the side of Kali. Shark will pick up the side of Hazelnut. 4v4 scenario. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. Right now, at the moment, this most to go on to just block the mid rotation over here, and they will just try to take up an entry on to A. At the moment, Kulkarn is also present over here. Also, is going to be the side of Wele, trying to get in the corner for a late attacking flank, late defensive flank.
Very great picks here, but they seem to be in a very difficult position. King Cole gets the pick on Neon here, being able to get the site. Will they get the plant down? There is Whaley main. If they don't clear that, it could hurt a little while planting. Or Whaley making their way towards a main here. They are just holding out, waiting for plants. Main was cleared, but ratio. Ratio. He gets both the pick, gets traded out, and Rishi finishing up the round for West Bangalore. Very well played. Uh, gotta keep an eye on the time. You cannot waste too much time at mid. If you wanna commit, you should have committed a bit earlier there. And if there were people on site, I'm not going to lie, that it was difficult. Quick decisions were needed to be made.
Yeah. Right now, it's going to be a 3-2 scoreline, 6th round in play. Will Fox has the chance to get an operator. He'll get one, making sure nobody gets that early in control on towards A. And there you have it. On B, sorry, for the very first pick comes up. Chamber takes out
Yep.
Chamber. Wow, drones trying to get some information, but ooh, Kaiv, that Ode takes on the Belfast. That's a huge hit onto the side of S Bangalore.
There.
IT Turkey making their way with a whole lot of people coming into the corner. Hazen is just going to be right there present behind the box. There gets one, probably gets the second. Spiker has been denied. And just like that, IT Turkey collapses on their attack.
Damn. Hazelnut. It's going crazy. I like that. It's playing it so well. Defense. Well, we did get to see operator in play, and that's what it's all about. Utility here. The angle was so small. Managed to pick there. Well works. And yet got traded off. That's okay. Maybe this time
Yeah.
they're trying a default. Interesting.
For now, 4-2. Around where IT Turkey will try their little best to get very close towards equalizing this entire thing. Shark right up on the corner.
They have
He
to be
knows that
careful
something's
about the
going on
op
from the
there.
lane. Yeah, definitely. Taking a whole lot of time. Even after they have lost 2 bodies very early, they're going very, very safely on towards the A side at the moment. Kinko has the chance. Might be not. Hey, there you have it. Well, Fox takes on the side of Temp. Kulkan gets an opening, takes on the side of Kinko. Spike carry has been denied. It's going to be Jet left out. Number 5 spot. Jet also gets taken away. And West Bangalore has 5 stack full ult ready. Ooh! Max getting empty on the body. Whole lot of liability getting. For sure.
Just little college kids having fun, huh? I would say that.
I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say. Okay.
I
did
mean,
have.
It's
Yeah.
part of the game. It's part of the game. It's
Part
part
of-
of the competitive. In esports, you gotta have that banter. You gotta have that banter. There's no disrespect. They haven't said anything in the text chat. They haven't said anything. I'm guessing a little bit of that. You know, how you say it? It's a little bit of that fun, a little bit of that banter. It's all good, folks. It's all.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Amen push seems to be, but Kulkin managing that quick there. Smokes haven't been down for. Both the smokes weren't in use, and which is what lost them the round. And
Oh.
damn, what happened there?
That's called another attacking play collapsed from the side of IT Turkey. Like I said, stats on the other hand, the tactical play and the strats on the other hand from both the teams. But when it comes on to the gun game, we have previously also seen West Bangalore being very good at it at numerous occasions in the very first game, and they're just doing it the same in the second map. 6-2 is the score line. Yet again, we do see they have kind of like observed the pattern that these guys love to push B. And you see, there are only two guys at the moment right now. As soon as they get the in for the third and the fourth guy, really converging down towards the B side. But if a Spin comes up, and well, Fox will take him down immediately. Reina is just not being able to hold himself up and play his role accordingly, especially for the last 3 rounds.
That is so true. Odin here has been taken down. I don't like that. You just sit and spray though. With the 3 kills coming from PES Bangalore, stopping the push at B main. Wait, did you notice? Jet on top of that, and he doesn't. And Hazelnut gets a pick off of Shark, winning them the round. They stopped it. They stopped it perfectly. They just like trading. Not even trades. Like here's just whoever peeks that smoke, everybody's dying. I don't think without right utility you can't push a smoke like that. You have to be careful. You have to use your util right, or use counters. Actually, rotating there should have been an option number 2 when you know there are a lot of people on the side. Oh, they're heading towards mid again. Yeah.
But now Rishi is more than ready. He knows the moment he peeks, he gotta get that. No, he whiffs. Couldn't even get one. That must have hurt. He's like, he could have even at least got one. But anyways, Tracio trying to back off, letting the attackers in. Trying to reposition himself as soon as possible. The positional plays are way too good at the moment from the side of IT Turkey. Inko takes the Astra out. Now it's going to be a 2-3-5. After really long time, we are able to see the side of PES Bangalore in a very disadvantageous spot. After a really long time.
That is true. Total of 5 rounds. But I guess ultimately, ID Roorkee might have their first breakthrough after continuously losing rounds, and will we see? It's early to say again, but will we see a little bit of comeback here? Equalizing the score is what we're expecting. At least in this half, 2 rounds needed for them to get closer to that. They keep coming mid. Those picks are working at mid. Yes, sometimes they are, sometimes aren't. With the judge play in play, the operator at B long. And Tracio gets a pick on Chamber. They have to get flank now. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Kinko with nice. That was a good pick. Good shot.
Kali takes it on side of Hazelnut. Hazelnut was able to get one though before he went down. 2 guys left from the side of IT Roorkee. They can actually block out the entire mid control with the utility that they have. Rishi is he's the best to kind of like just to distract, and there you go. Teresa comes up, Tim goes down. We'll just put up that OMG. Tracio, you one hell of a menace right in the front of Kali. He just showed how Wele movements are so brutal. Just way too good with that Wele. 83 at the moment. Slowly and steadily, this is definitely slipping away from the grips of IT Roorkee. And PES Bangalore might be that another second team who can just, lock in another victory with the 2-0 scoreline. GG.
I do agree here. If they do win this map, they might lock their slot for grand finals. Here, operator being tracked by the throne, but does manage a pick here still. Shark being shut down. Wait, they might have to play slow after that. Their entry duelist has been taken down. But IIT Rookie is rotating here. But I think we might see a mid play again. Not to forget the trauma from the judge there last round.
This is going to be a very, very late push coming in from the side of IIT Rookie. Temp comes up with the Odin. Yes, the Odin plays are back, but Kulkar here front. Temp will be able to take down the trade. Ratio puts him back. Will be able to just at the right time take down the side of Sova with the Odin. Ratio will be also taking down the side of Kali with another weak position play. And now it's going to be the one last guy. But oh, a lot of F Rishi. Are you serious? Anyway, well, Fox was able to have
Damn.
one final nail in the coffin. And that was really couple of mistakes again from both sides, couple of whips here and there, but the result is almost the same for the last couple of rounds. West Bangalore putting up a 93s.
Well, not a lot of whiffs you get to see here on the matches though. It shows like how good of players they are in the team. But Rishi, that was hilarious. Actually, panicking is fine. Have a lot of pressure on you. Which I remember you mentioning, Bullet, that you think he might be idealing for them because of the way he's playing calmly and controlling the whole situation and the rounds. He could have that pressure, but he seems to
Could
be
be.
doing fine. Seems to be doing perfect. And Rishi with the pick again here on Reina. Makes them fall back. A lot of things going on, but gets traded by Jet. A lot of, oh my god, look at that. He's in that 1v2 situation. Wait, is that a knife? Oh my god, a knife. That was the first one, I guess. This is the whole day. That's the first knife we get to see in play, but he has no idea about Shark here. Wait, will he rotate? He's coming back to side. Wait. Does he catch him off guard? What could totally
Could be.
possibly happen? He has no idea he's running with a knife and
Oh, no,
Shark.
no.
Oh my god. Okay, buddy. That knife was good, but Nama, you gotta check corners or you gotta be aware. The enemy might have rotated and Shark gets the round for IIT Roorkee here. That was nice. That was a good, very patiently played by Shark. He did not peek when Hazelnut was running back for Spike. He did not peek till he came back. He just stayed there. He just stayed. He just like, you come here, I'll pick you up. I'm taking my time with that.
Yeah. That was one for the highlight reel for sure. Anyways,
Oh,
the next
definitely.
couple of rounds are going to decide the fate of IIT Roorkee in this tournament. Although the same for side of West Bangalore as well. Shark with a whole lot of sprays was able to take the side of Kulkan. Through the smoke screen, who was able to deal some damage, will be able to take down double now. Spike area has been denied. West Bangalore left out with just one player. Ratio will take out Brim. Take out the beat. And right, Brim, I'm so sorry. But Chamber, the coming hand, will take down the side of Ratio. 9-5.
9-5, not bad. Good shots by Chamber there. You know, I like when Chambermains use Headhunter a lot. Like, you know, you quickly switch to operator from Headhunter and Headhunter to operator. That's like, you know, he's a Chambermain when that comes in play.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get to see that in towards defending as well, like we saw for West Bangalore there.
Yeah.
Great hold by Chamber on B, but they seem to be scaling towards A for an attack side, but they're just holding it out. Okay. Game of patience. They need more info. Might wait here a little bit, confuse the enemy, and just push in to IIT Turkey here. They are also playing very patiently, not aggro peeking anything, just holding it down, making sure that they don't give first picks.
Left on the clock. Oh, cool gun. Takes on side of Pimp. Fox will take down side of Kinko. Hazelnut takes down Kali. Hazelnut is going in for the plant. And this is definitely looking like a round which they will definitely win at the moment. Good retake can happen if they are able to at least take down 2 as soon as they can, but at the moment they have to also also maintain the economy, also maintain their guns, save their guns. I don't think so. This is going to be a 10-5 scoreline for sure.
Damn. They will have to save this round though, because economy is not looking so great for IIT Roorkee here. Operator holding down Spawn and Chamber, watching the ops back.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's totally fine. We we've seen a lot of comebacks in the whole history of VCTs or professional players or tournaments. This is just, I'm expecting this to be. I'm actually
Yeah.
wishing that Roorkee makes a comeback here because they just need to. They just need a little bit of push, a little bit of motivation. Maybe that'll help. Come on, guys.
Let's see. It's hard, but I'll definitely not say that it's completely, impossible. Let's see how things turn out for the side of IIT Roorkee. For now, it's gonna be 10 beating around the door. अभी के लिए चीज़ें थोड़ी मुश्किल हो सकती है मेरे अनुमान से अगर मैं बात करूँ IIT रुड़की की तो 10-5 स्कोर लाइन है 3 सिर्फ और चाहिए पेस बैंगलोर को और हमने देखा भी मैप नंबर किस तरीके से सिक्योर किया गया था पेस बैंगलोर के द्वारा एस्ट्रा कमिंग अप विद यूटिल प्ले कोशिश की जाएगी ए पे एंट्री बनाने की सॉरी माफ कीजिएगा बी पे एंट्री बनाने की तो जिनका कॉर्नर पे होल्ड करते हुए ड्रेसी आगे बढ़ना चाहेंगे बिल्कुल थोड़ा सा पीछे आएंगे वहां पे डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने की कोशिश है फेक किया है उन्होंने बट अभी के लिए इधर सेंटर मिड के तरफ से हमें 2 प्लेयर्स दिखते हुए फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ आईटी रूट एज वेल
Yeah. Damn, that was a good fake. They put in the ult, Astra ult. Karne se. Well, walks with the 3. Oh my god, he just didn't stop that spray and gets 3 picks right there at mid. That made a huge difference. Oh, damn. That would be like a good lurk when you're not even expecting the enemy. And once again, Chamber and Shark are gonna have to save because they could not hold the side together.
Oh, shot coming in from
Oh
Sarface.
my god. That.
Okay, 11-5 now.
Yep.
My screen has been stuck for a moment.
Same here.
Okay. I thought for a second my PC crashed. I'm so sorry.
All right.
It's okay.
That happened to me as well. With the going with their faking the entry towards mid doors here, and Neon with the spike holding A main gets picked off, but does get a pick on Tempt here. The Neon Astra is forced to pick up the spike and go regroup, or he is looking for picks there. will be re-clearing the whole A main alone. Fade util might help there. But wait a minute. Okay, a little bit of indecisiveness of whether to hit the site or not. That's totally fine. They are in pressure right now. It is a 3v4. They Rookie has Brim ultimate. Plant could be denied here. Let's just see how they execute A site here. The stars are put down. Brim has put ultimate in play. Will take down Rishi here. And he's holding house. It was seized in
Oh,
Hazelnut. Wow. That was so nice. That was that was pretty good. They did get side here. Dracio showing his amazing aim. Got the pick.
oh,
Two of them,
well,
Kali and Hazelnut, finishing the round for them. It was 3v4. Come on, guys. Do not give picks like that. But again, trades were made. Dracio with the bouquet. Nice. He has a very good game, very good aim, Dracio. But again, I like how he just does not care and pushes the side. But 12-5 here. Will PES Bangalore book the slot with this round for grand final?
probably yes.
And no.
Oh,
Okay. There. A lot of trades at it.
Him in the corner, taking on the side of Dracio. Isn't as well they're going in for the plant. They know they have the side control. They will go for it. They just are very, very excited for the win. Well, Fox. Oh, couple of whiff, couple of shots missed. Hazelnut confirms the side of Kinzio. That's going to be a 1v3. Shark had the chance, but no. Don't do much. And there you have it, folks. 13-5. PES Bangalore secures the victory on the second semi-finale of Jiogames presents Valorant Campus Cup National Finale, powered by MSI and Sabah PC, device partner and esports and venue partner Chittagong University. This was the second finale game
Oh
between
my
PES Bangalore and
god.
IIT Rookie. Look at the freaking frags.
Oh my god. Just Kulkan with 18-14. That is very nice for a duelist coming forward from PES Bangalore. Well, Vox, again, tried his best, I would say. Hazelnut had his own plays as well with the clutches there. Or 3Ks. Amazing frags by Hazelnut. And Dracio. Oh, wait. Again, 6 first bloods by Wellbox. You know Chamber did his work. You know when Chamber did his job. When he has almost the most first frags of the whole game.
Yeah. अभी के लिए गाइज हमारा जो आज का ब्रॉडकास्ट है वो अब आ चुका है समाप्ति पे, क्योंकि आज के जितने भी हमारे यहाँ पे
Yes.
मैप्स और मैचेस थे वो हो चुके हैं एंड. बट एक बार चलिए हम एक बार वापस से नज़र डालते हैं कि हमें किस तरीके से ब्रैकेट्स देखने को मिले. आज का हमारा पहला मुकाबला था MIT और JCRC के बीच में. वहाँ से जीतते हुए निकले हमें देखने को मिली JCRC. सेमीफिनाले सेकंड की बात करें तो PES बैंगलोर और IIT रूट के बीच हमने आपने मैच देखा. उसमें भी हमें सेम कहीं ना कहीं फेट देखने को मिला. IIT रुड़की का 2-0 स्कोर लाइन थोड़ा रिपीट होते हुए हमें देखने को मिल रहा है. हम कह सकते हैं येस, दिस इज डेफिनेटली द पार्ट वेयर कि एक टीम बहुत अच्छा खेल रही है एंड बाकी यहाँ पे जो भी सारी टीम्स है वो अपना बेस्ट दे रही है. बट क्योंकि ये दो टीम्स पर्टिकुलरली काफ़ी बेटर थी तो हमें 2-0 का स्कोर देखने को मिला दोनों ही मैप्स के कम्युलेटिव स्कोर पे. और अब गाइस बारी आ जाती है कि कल के हमारे जो दिन होने वाले हैं वहाँ हमें देखने को मिलने वाला है बेस्ट ऑफ 3 का गेम JCRC और PES बैंगलोर के बीच में. So guys, this was it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Valorant Campus Cup National Finale presented by Jiogames and National Finale powered by MSI and Sabah PC device partner and esports venue partner Chittagong University and venue partner, of course, game partner being Valorant. For now, folks, there's a small correction. Will not be going to be the ending the entire broadcast. There's a couple of surprises left for you. We'll be going to take a short little break and be joining in right again with you. So stay tuned for further updates.
Did I miss it? The Steam sale? Everybody sale? Bro, where do I even buy from? What if there was just one place? Welcome to store.jiogames.com, your one-stop shop. Games, gift cards and more, all in one place. Easy, fast, secure, done, safe, no more platform hunting. Your favorite games all in one place.